Alright. What up, YouTube? We got Season 7 Fiora versus Nasus? Okay. Good. Corrupting pot start. Everything's cool with me. Facing Vi. I don't see a red invade anytime soon. Common issue today. Hey, I love seeing new subs, man. Thank you, Phil Rowland. Love you, dude. Welcome. Link your Discord and your Twitch and all that shit, man. Be a part of the community, dude. You've paid for it, man. Best community on Twitch, dude. That's all you. Alright, look at this again. Okay, that needs, like, first things first, you definitely need to be queuing over here and proccing the vital. And basically, we're proccing the vitals over and over again with the intent of disengaging. So hit the vital, go away. Hit the vitals, go away. Also, corrupting pot needs to be run as soon as possible. Here again, you can auto before queuing at him. It'd be a lot easier for you. And that way you pull like minions away from you and pull aggro away from you, as opposed to just kind of taking the minion damage, then jumping in. Yeah, I don't know why it takes you so long to corrupting pot. You should be keeping your health topped off all times. What? Shaco? That flash? The fuck? Cool. Oh wow, he actually, that is a great jungler there. That was crazy. Holy shit. So jungler comes top, gets the flash, makes the play for you, get 2 assists, no kills, which is shitty. Right here, you really don't need to do anything. Make a mental note. Make a mental note of the minions here. You don't have to do anything here. You could just back. If Shaco's not going to push, you could just back right now. By staying here, you're opening yourself up. Nasus is going to come back with Doran's Ring like 9 times out of 10, which we all know what he's doing, because it's like the Nasus cheese shit where everyone Emaxes now because everyone realized how broken the strat was. He's going to come back to top. He's going to E-shove you. And you're going to be poked down, and then you're going to miss a huge wave of farm. I promise you that's what's going to happen, so you should have already went into the brush and backed. You are miles ahead. It's a 2-0 start for your jungler, a 0-0-2 start for you, so you get 2 assists. Nasus is dead. He's going to have to just buy a Doran's Ring and come back into lane. Why not just take a breather, take your gold, buy a couple long swords, reset your fucking corrupting pot, and come back into lane. Or get a Vamp Scepter, or whatever. I mean, Vamp Scepter might be good too. But regardless, like, we need to leave and come back. Probably not even, no, you don't even need a Vamp Scepter. You just need to get towards Hydra. So, see how you're staying, watch what's going to happen. I called this. Here he comes. Haha. Now you've got to leave lane. Oh. Here it comes again. E. Man, he's good. Right? Getting the Tiamat's not worth because you have no lane control now. Now you're just going to get pushed under your turret and dove. And you're going to miss a fuck ton of farm. It's not worth it. You're just greeting at that point. E. Wow, that's really, really fun, dude. Did you get enough for Tiamat? You miss a whole wave. You didn't have to miss anything. That's the key. Holy crap, did that guy press E? Dude, he... You pushed him out of lane? Wow, what a noob. He actually should have backed. By the way, he did the same thing that you did. He should have backed after he shoved the wave in and he didn't. It's kind of funny. We don't have mana, that stinks. Again, corrupting pot management. Big problem with you. You bait his ult. Now I'm expecting you to re-engage right away. Well, why is he not ulted? Like, this is... it's over. Once his ult's close to ticking down, you just go in immediately. Thank you. Perfect. So far, so good. Did we know he was there? Or we just get extremely unlucky? Hold on, I'm gonna hide. You actually know he's there. Or know that he could be there because he steps down here. Yeah. Well, you should know he's there. Kind of a silly ward when you think about it. Look, I want you to realize how silly this is. But look, even if this ward doesn't make any sense, because the lane's coming to you, so you don't even have to do this. This is just impatience. You're not gonna just go in on this guy here, and he's gonna push to you anyways. Like, no matter what happens, the lane's coming your way. So, like, you don't have to ward there. You could, very realistically, you don't even have to show yourself top. You could... Because you're not going to miss anything. Watch the wave closely. Watch the wave. Just the wave. I don't care about all that. Watch the wave. You would miss 1 CS. 1 CS, which you could just very easily queue towards and then Hydra. So you don't even have... You don't need to even be anywhere... Like... This is the line. This is where you needed to be in order to get maximum CS. Anywhere behind this line. So in this area beyond the fucking... Beyond the purple line. Anywhere before that, you could be. Right? So just realize how silly it is. Like, ultimately, how silly it is. And you need to understand that even face checking it is useless because you don't need that info right now because you know that the wave's coming to you anyway, so you can't really get dove. Or if you're gonna ward it, why come forward? Why not just come the safe route because the wave's pushing to you anyhow, and then that way you get maximum space from the Nasus who's in your lane here. You would only have to deal with Vi, and you would never have to worry about Vi killing you, right? Or them killing you. But the way that you path into an area that Vi can be, and it's a useless pathing because the wave was going to push you anyways. So if you died here, That means the wave pushes past you and gets on the turret when we could just come from here and been fine. We didn't even have to be there, is basically what it comes down to. What happened here? Did we overstay? So we overplayed a little bit. Remember that you had teleport to work with, and just simply shoving in and dealing like... And this is for everyone watching the stream, okay? Anytime that you get the wave under turret, you're never gonna just... You're never gonna be able to 100-0 the turret. What you're really looking for in terms of just... and breaking the game down into like its simplest forms and putting it in simple concepts for you guys is kind of like my goal as a coach, right? So always think of it like this. Anytime that you push someone out of lane, or anytime that you're free to hit a turret, generally you can get away with 1/3 HP damage to 1/2. After that half of damage, someone defends. That's simple. Someone will be there to defend. Once you go over the halfway line, you are running the risk of getting caught, basically. Just think 1/3 to 1/2. 1/3 is like, you know, being very, very safe generally. And then 1/2 is like, okay, you're kind of starting to push it. And then beyond 1/2 is like, all right, you're probably going to get caught doing this. You better hope that you could fight whoever's going to catch you, because they will catch you. So get that programmed into your brain, because that's literally how I do it. So right here is a perfect example. About halfway, half the damage, there it is. Nasus shows up, we get hit by the Wither. If we had simply just backed away at about half of the damage, we'd probably be safe. We'd probably never have to use our ult. Okay? No ult means we can't do shit, by the way. Ooh! Too bad it don't matter. Why didn't it matter? What did we do wrong? Oh, you were almost a genius. I want to know something. You know the only thing wrong with how you played this? Well, never mind. I mean, you got... The Nasus flash fucking W's you. Like, there's no way. I was gonna say that maybe if you queued the Vi Vital, you probably could have snuck out. But Nasus is gonna flash and screw you anyways. Probably no matter what you did. But of course, if you did get over here, you would have the brush to play with. But, my bigger concern with this is how we trade, like, super offensively here without our ult. I really want to keep my HP up if I'm in your shoes here, because, like, I have no... Like, you don't have any kill potential for, like, 30 seconds from here. So it's like whittling somebody down at, like, fucking 15 seconds or so is pretty decent, because by the time that you whittled them down, your ult's going to come off cooldown and you'll be in a good spot. But since you don't have your ult, I hate that you're taking like these wild trades because he does have his ult, and you should know that he has his ult. So taking that trade is just like, you're poking yourself down, and you don't, like, when you get poked down in the top lane, like, you are opening yourself up for an all-in. But like, ults versus ults is one thing, but you don't even have your ults, so you can't even battle back here when Vi shows up. So you basically poke into the guy, get whittled down, push the lane out, and then you don't have your ult to even outplay. So when you make this great parry, and you really do make a great parry, you still are kind of screwed because you don't have your ult to play with. And you don't have the health because you poke down too much. And Nasus just gets to ult and click on you because he has his ult and you don't.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Sivir in my lane. Getting zoned. 4 top. Cassiopeia gets caught because he's a noob. Ezreal does get the tower down. Eventually. What is happening here? So they're wait. How did we get here so fast? What in the hell? I mean, I guess you're supposed to back after that wave. Maybe even back now. Yeah, I guess so. Holy shit! Do you think I could have done anything if I backed? The reason why I'm not talking here is because I'm analyzing. This is a weird spot because of how fast they push into the inhib. I think you're supposed to not back. I think you're supposed to flank. Because they get there so early that pushing for the inhib with you flanking means that by the time they finish inhib, you can come in for a smooth, like, multi-kill and then just hold out for the inhib to respawn and then you're fine. It's cool that they break the inhib so fast on the enemy team, but at the same time, if they don't end the game, it just gives mid lane permanent gold advantage. So I think the correct move is not necessarily back. I think once they bear down the... So let me show you.
Red team's turret has been destroyed. Blue team's
So technically, I guess the best move here, dude, right here is when I would probably start looking to flank because you know that they're going to push in for inhib. And you can go and kill them. Like, you know, a good flank plus your ult, you could kill them with your team coming off of cooldown. Like, they're pushing their luck really fucking hard. So this would be the time to collapse. I think this was the most optimal play. Because they really shouldn't be able to do this without getting aced by all 5 of you. If they commit. So yeah, I think here was the flank. And then beyond that, not flanking is wrong probably. Because of, you know, they are going to get the inhib and your team is super pushed. So it's really shitty. It's really shitty how fast they push. But I want you to see, look, they basically do. They get their ass beat because they're just overplaying. They basically just trade. Oh, no, it's not even. So, yeah, and you get to push. Yeah, you better push. Good job. So, if you were on a flank there, it probably would have been a big multi-kill for you. It was kind of a weird push, though. So they get a double kill and they act like they're going to run it down mid. You decide to back, which is correct. They can't end the game, and you should know that. You should know, like, okay, they can't end. This is stupid. They shouldn't even be doing it. So they're basically trying to throw right now. You could always multi-stun here with QW. So like Q4W here, and you could stun them all and delay this. They're just, yeah, this is so... They can't ever really push that far in. So they're basically suiciding. You never want to push in like that, and that's why I said that before. It's probably never going to work. Shaco with the flank. The fucking Illuminati boxes. He's in there. Oh, Bard's there. Oh! Are you serious? Oh, wow. I thought you'd get a multi-stun. That fucking Shimmer. He had a chance. Wow. He had a chance. Anyways. I'm actually kind of disappointed. I thought you could get the multi-stun. The fact that you can... Fiora should be able to do that, dude. If you hit some crazy-ass skill shot where you hit multiple people and get some CC, like, you stop a Malphite ult and you hit his teammates, like, you should be able to just fucking stun the whole team. That's bullshit. That you can't. I thought you could. I play Fiora, too. I don't know why I thought that. My only question about this is why you didn't ult him sooner. Like, I hope you realize that you definitely win this 100%. He can't fight you here because you ult him and dumpster him 1v1. Just so you know. Like, it's not even close. That's an Emax Nasus who you out-level, who rushed Z-Rot. And you have your ult, your Fiora. You win, like, you should be going in on this guy. Like, it should be instant. Just... It's not even gonna be a close fight. Like, you're gonna win that every time. If you weren't ahead, maybe he can hold, but... Oh, that was really well played by you. Good W. And you get Baron. You probably should have just kept pushing if you weren't gonna rotate right away. And then speed back, because you'd already have pressure on the top side of the map, and you could flank or something. What is this? That's horrible TP. Why? What did you do? You have pressure on top. You could dive anyone that holds. What? I hate this. This is like the worst thing you've done all game. Like, hands down, this is the worst. So, like, you have Yasuo pushing bottom. You could speed back and just run down and kill this guy. So, or you could speed back, teleport to a ward, and run down Yasuo if you want. But like, I'm serious. You could just teleport here, Q over the wall, and then get behind Yasuo. This is dumb as shit. In no way is that ever a good play. I mean, and honestly, Shaco was going to hold bottom. You could just keep pushing in here, and you were straight. Pull, you know, pull Nasus to you, then just run a flank. So there's a trade bottom. How do you play this? Oh, you did. That was really well played, actually. I didn't see UW the first time. You played that alright, dude. If I'm being real with you, I think that you would have gotten more success out of you with your W down. It's pretty hard to make an aggressive move, but I really don't like that we went on Nasus. I would much rather take this guy down in most cases. This is more the threat in that situation. Out of all the targets, this is the guy that we want. I'm gonna say in that situation, you want Sivir because her job is super easy, and if we can get her down, we can kill the rest just by being Fiora. But see, with your W down, you can't really make the play that I want. Like, if your ult's up and your W's up and it's Sivir, like, you could literally just flash ult Sivir. She flashes, it won't matter. Like, you should be able to catch her anyways. And if Bard tries to stop you, it's a very easy W, and then you kill Bard, right? I hate this Shaco because he's like... Those fucking boxes. It's like baiting us into that shit. So Yasuo falls. We get Dragon. We have 2 dead. I gotta see this again. What did you just do? Her pathing is so fucking bad. I guess you can... I guess in a vacuum you can wait and see if he's an idiot, because a lot of people will feel like they have to defend. Like, you use your teammates to catch people rotating, and if you show yourself, they run away. For some reason, this guy still dies to you anyways. Like, you show, and he still... What is your... I'm not entirely sure why you back away, though. So you're going to... 2, 1. I hate your W. Your W is really bad, okay? Because it doesn't do anything for you. You had your Q coming, and I'm fairly confident we would be in range to just die. Like, this is an easy dive. And I want you to view this as a situation where, like, he's dead. It's just a matter of efficiency at this point. When he face checks you like that, he's donezo. He doesn't get to play League anymore. So when you W, you give him a chance to survive your ult. This should have been a simple walk it in, because you're 3 levels ahead. Simple walk it in, and Q, dude. Fucking Q. Just like League of Legends forms, dude. Just Q all the time. And that, he's not getting away there, unless he flashes. But, you know, you want him to flash. You want him to be in trouble there because of that pathing. For some reason, he's an ape and comes back anyways. He should have just left and been happy that you didn't kill him, because that's a free. Like, in terms of where we're at in that situation, that's just, I walk it in. That's like a walk it in kill, because he's so retarded. Okay, you actually just shit on them there, and that was very impressive. That was a very impressive play by you. Very good W outplay. Now I would probably give it up because I don't have enough mana to really play anymore. I'd probably be heading towards bottom lane. I don't like that we go top here because I feel like we can do more at bottom. But you do get 2 kills. So results-wise, it works out because I think we get Baron now. But I would rather, I would rather be bottom where we can get more done. Personally, Yasuo's doing a good job of applying pressure top. Back away without your W. I know you have GA. You really don't want this. You really just want to keep the Baron at this point. And you do. Shaco comes in. How do you lose, dog? Are you guys gonna try to end? No, you should be going for the inhib. You can't end. You can't end. You should be going for the inhib here, because Vi can delay. Pretty sure. Vi into Sivir is gonna be a delay. Unless you... Are we actually gonna lose this game after this? So they could have ended, but this is why I say you go for the inhib. Because they're fucking monkeys, and they're not gonna auto. I don't know why they don't auto. I don't know. I have no idea why they don't auto. So, let's go back in time. Here's what I'm thinking if I'm you. I don't have Shaco and I don't have Ezreal, which are a big part in pushing. Now, that said, you guys technically could end the game if they all focus the objectives the moment that we start pushing. This is why I say just take the inhib and back with Baron, because it's more reliable than trying to just end flat. Because if you're wrong, then you lose your GA, the enemy team gets back into the game, and then before you know it, you throw somehow. But this is just super awkward. Because if I'm not sure, basically, if I'm not sure that I can end, I normally won't go for an end. if I'm not sure. Because then what happens, right? You get close, so you all get baited, and then you get wiped, and then they're back on the board. There's also the fact that, theoretically... Oh, you didn't have mana. Got you. Yeah, you got just stuck in a really compromising position. Got caught with your pants down. What's up, Rick? Caught with your pants down.
Killing spree. Red team's inhibitor destroyed. Blue team the dragon. Rampage.
There's our GA that we were missing. That Yasuo was on it, boy. That Yasuo was not having your fucking shit. Jesus. That was a pretty good play by both of you guys, actually. Because you... Now let's take a look and see, is the back door an option? Dude, not really. Not unless, if you were in base, like if you were in the fountain, it's possible, but you're not in the fountain. If you were in the fountain, you could TP here and then sprint in and maybe end, but like, it's gonna be hard as fuck. It's not like you have Triforce or anything. It's gonna take a second. By then, you might get stopped. Yeah, Yasuo was not having it, dude. For real. What a messy game. What about when he was top and they were at drag? I probably wouldn't go. I don't like going just for a straight backdoor without like at least a Triforce.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Maybe if you sold for Triforce and then went in. You could justify it. It really does just come down to the fact that we didn't just take the second inhib. Cool. They just started Baron. That's actually a good thing. And the inhib spawns. Jesus, what a fucking game. I was gonna say the game looks like it's over because of mid. Then you guys decide to do Baron. Yasuo is going to try to hold it. And he does hold it. Yeah, this is a fucking clown game right here. Total clown music. You're unstoppable. No GA's up. Surprised you didn't sell that. At this point, you might as well sell it and just get, I don't know, anything. A fucking, just, since you don't have the GA active, it's not really doing that much for you. You could probably take, like, because of the comp you're facing, you don't even need MR. You could just go Randuin's here, dog. For real. Randuin's is spicy here. Randuin's a Ninja Tabi, dude. If you want it. For some extra health. Woo! Extra health and armor. Woo! They're gonna try to end, but they can't end, can they? Speed back. You all speed back. Shaco goes woohoo. And suicides? Is he an ape? Alright, what the hell happened? This should be a hold. We should be able to hold. Alright, in the clutch, this is what needed to happen in order for this game to work. You needed to path around and get the flank. You didn't need to go ham. You were in a really good position. Okay? Look at how you play it. You ran straight down mid. No matter what you do, this falls, okay? No matter what you do, this falls. What is our primary objective? That guy, Sivir. Again, same shit as before. Sivir is the most important thing that we got to deal with right now, okay? So you go in. That guy should have been ulted a long time ago. And we should have committed to it if we were going to do it. But we get there late. We go in from the front. Not just, I mean, in this situation, yes, because the problem here is that because you don't do that, this comp exists in a push spectrum. They do very, very well in a straight line, okay? If you have them moving around every which way, they can't hold. So if you had flanked and ulted Sivir has to leave or die or whatever, and then you basically force Vi and Nasus to peel or Sivir dies. In most cases, Sivir's dead. You had QSS to work with. Again, the Randuins and Ninja Tabi would have been huge, especially if you consider that home guards out of the base would have been nasty. I don't know if you potted. You should have. But the big issue is that you didn't path around. I would have just pathed around and got because you had the time with home guards here. But all of this is irrelevant to the fact that we threw the game because we didn't take the second inhib. That was the big flop. The big floppity, dude. Huge floppity. Okay. If we had just taken the second inhib back, this game doesn't exist. But we didn't. So here, in order to hold, we had Baron, we had plenty of time. We had an inhib blocking. They're not teams cannot just take inhib and end the game like right down mid. So you had time to play with, and you could have just came around and flanked, and that would have opened it up. Overall, this was a pretty good game. You played pretty damn well. There was some messy stuff in there. Like I said, some of the wards, some of the pushing decisions were a little messy. Some of the dives were a little messy. This play here was our biggest throw in this game. It's just not simply taking the inhib and backing off. You gotta break that habit in the late game. Because I'm telling you, it really is. League of Legends is designed to troll you if you make that one big throw randomly. Okay? And then beyond that, like the advanced stuff, in the late game, you had all that gold. Just get rid of the GA and just get like a Randuin's and Ninja Tabi because their team was full AD. At that point, all you need to do is just live. And you need to go on this guy. Flank around and go on this guy. And that'll also open up opportunities for Shaco to assassinate too. Okay? This was a good game though. Rough loss. It comes down to this. This is what buys them a lot of time. You don't want to give it... You basically give them 10 minutes by dying here. Is what you do. 5 to 10 minutes. Flat. Alright? YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this replay. It was a good one. We've got a lot of good ones recently. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that bullshit. I love you, and I'm out. Peace. Crackers. Thank you so much.